The Civil Rights Movement is a term that encompasses the strategies, groups, and social movements in the United States whose goals were to end racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans and to secure legal recognition and federal protection of the citizenship rights enumerated in the Constitution and federal law. The main objective of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was to end discrimination in the workplace, schools, and voting. It actually covered a much wider range of places where people were experiencing discrimination. From this movement, the quickest result was the end of segregation in public places like bathrooms, schools, and restaurants. There were many rallies and marches to help ensure civil rights for everyone. The start of the Civil Rights Movement began on December 1st, 1955, when Rosa Parks, an African-American woman, was arrested for refusing to move to the back of the bus in Montgomery, Alabama. The situation with Rosa Parks created the bus boycott of 1955. The bus boycott was started 4 days after the arrest of Rosa Parks, which lasted for 381 days. Martin Luther King Jr., a prominent national leader, was one of the leaders of the boycott. MLK ended up accomplishing a lot for the Civil Rights Movement. He brought a lot of publicity to the whole movement. He also encouraged nonviolent protests, so people respected him a lot more and trusted him. MLK is famous for his I Have a Dream speech at the March on Washington, which was about ending racism and asking for both economic and civil rights. Over 200,000 people attended the march. In 1964, the Civil Rights Bill was signed by President Johnson, making it a law. The end of the Civil Rights Movement was the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr.